Welcome to another edition of Flex Rental Solutions how-to videos. Today we're going to be going over the ability to add some replacement value fields into different areas of the system and how we can organize those. Sometimes you need to send out a replacement value list of your quotes to your end customers. And we've had a couple ways that people have asked us to implement this and want to go over the different ways that we can do that. One of them is some people want to actually see the extended replacement value per line item with a total block area. And then some people are just looking for a simple field up in the header. And we'll show you how to add both of those to your systems. If we go to Projects, Project Elements, we're going to open up our quote element, or whichever is your final financial document element that you have named. And we're going to go to our document views, and we're actually going to create a specific document view that we can print out for our end customers. So we're going to create a new view, and we'll call it replacement value. We're going to suppress our barcode. We don't need to see the conflict column. We're going to mark this as sensitive. For now, we are not going to mark this as internal use only. We're going to add a signature block. And under the date caption for the signature, we'll put date. And for now, we'll just hit add. So now we have this new blank document field called replacement value. Under the header block, you could put in some information such as the account manager. And we will add a field called ship date. And let's see what we've named that into here is, yes, there is a ship date. And we'll add a return date, and that'll be simple enough. You could add whatever information you need for this report. We'll add that. Under the detail block columns, we can add the quantity. I'm just going to hit Q to go directly to quantity. Width factor will be 1, and we'll center justify that. We're going to add the description. Make that say 6 wide and left justify that. We'll add the note field also. Oops. We don't need that as wide. Now we're going to add the replacement cost. You can put in the replacement cost per item first if you would like. We'll put that at, say, 3, and maybe we'll right justify that. And we'll use the extended value. So in the columns in the detail block, it'll list out the quantity, the description, the note for that item, the singular replacement cost, and the extended replacement cost. In the total block rows, we can simply add total and there is a token there for just the replacement cost, and we'll hit add and update. So now we've modified and added all the information that we need to display. The last thing we want to do is we want to make sure that if we go to reports, make sure that the default financial document is enabled, because what we're going to do is we're going to select a specific view and then print out the default financial document, which will just print out the view that we have and generate a PDF. And we'll hit Save Changes. So now, when we go back to our quote, I'm going to double click here to just refresh the whole quote. There will be a new tab here called Replacement Value. So there's the 3 areas that we put in here. The account manager of the ship date. Looks like we called it ship date. So we can make changes to that. Now, if we go back in here, you'll see the quantity and the replacement cost and the replacement extended. It looks like we do not have a value for the Soundcraft. So let's click on that cogwheel. Let's open that item. And if we hit Edit Inventory Item and go to the replacement cost field and put in, say, $50,000, hit Update. And let's look at that Soundcraft or the Clearcom. That looked a little bit expensive for the replacement cost of that. We'll put that down as, say, $195. And there's the replacement cost update. Looks like that did not get a group. So primary group, let's put that under audio for right now, and we'll put that under miscellaneous and hit update. There we go. Now, when we go back to our quote, I am going to refresh the quote one more time. This should pull all the detail information back in there, and when we hit replacement cost, there's our replacement cost values. If we change these quantities to, say, 4, and we have that, so that extends that replacement cost value, and our total notes area is showed in the bottom. One other thing that you probably might, if you're going to be doing these replacement cost values, items that are in there that are part of the package that might be line muted, we may want to unmute those items. But now when we go to our replacement value, if we hit the default financial document, it will print out whatever view you are on. So as you can see here, we've printed out the view that we were reviewing. And there's the signature block and the date. So that is one way that we can create replacement value reports that we can send out to customers. Now, you'll notice in our working view that we also added a new field just called total replacement. So if we go back to projects, project elements, quotes, and we're going to go to our document view. In our working view, in the header block area, we added a field called total replacement, and the field type was total replacement cost. And so for those customers who aren't looking to print out a detailed list of every replacement value of each item, each and extended, you can simply add a total header field into here and display that information also. So that's the second way that we could just simply do just a total replacement cost. If you have any questions or need help configuring this in your system, please contact support at flexrentalsolutions.com. Thanks.